You've built your business, McPherson Strategies, as a remote work culture. So in many ways, you're really ahead of the curve than the rest of us here trying to navigate this. As a veteran in this space, what advice do you have to impart on everyone who is trying to find new ways of working, connecting with their colleagues, and keeping businesses running from home?
I have always built the team based on trust, and I think sometimes that is the scariest for an employer. Is how are you if you're not looking and seeing your employees going to be certain that they're getting the work done? But I think human beings uniquely, if they feel they're being trusted, will rise to the occasion. So I think it's very important that you give your team members a sense of trust, but that also you do over communicate, at least in the beginning until people feel comfortable. And I think also you get a sense of how and when people are best working. Because in a remote situation, we don't have to have everybody working from 9 to 6. And I have a few employees who do much better from 12 until 8 p.m. And that works. I mean, obviously, they're not going to miss a client meeting or call, but somehow adapting to how everybody else works has made it much like a smooth operating machine. And I think it's also what we may see in the future, because we all know, balancing childcare, balancing elder care, balancing pet care. People's days are not 9 to 5 anymore. So by having a remote workplace, you can actually set it up to be successful. And then lastly, get together not just for work activities, whether it's having a Thursday evening glass of wine as a crew, or having a lunch together, or breakfast, but do it over something fun. Because when you were at the office, you would have your water cooler moments where you would actually not do work, and just chit chat.
That's right. The new water cooler moments. I like that. So, what are your tips, your secret insights to how people can maintain those connections, whether in their business or even extending into their personal lives?
This is an opportunity. We're all stuck at home. We can take all the time we normally would have been commuting and use that time to pick up the phone and call loved ones. Make a list every day of the 5 or 10 people you want to check in with, and reach out however it feels most comfortable and easiest for you. Because if it's easy and simple, you'll do it. And I think with regards to your professional, work partners, work beings, colleagues, that's the name. I think it's over communicating right now. And again, much depends on if you are the employee or the employer. But as someone who runs a small company, I am actively checking in on a daily basis with my team, because I know people are afraid. I mean, people were living in uncertain times, and I want to make sure they are realizing that their health and their well-being far surpasses anything our business does. I mean, the work we do is important, but if people aren't taking care of themselves and feeling safe, they can't do their work.